Hi, I'm Mark. This is my September review for Gemini Sun sign and Gemini rising. To start the month we have an opposition between Mars and Neptune. This always draws down the body energy and this happens across your 4th and 10th house, so you may not want to be out in the public. You may want to be more at home. Mars will be safer at home as his energy levels will be low for about 3 days. But the positive side of this is a good time to get on and do some work behind the scenes on your own. On the 2nd, there's a conjunction between the Black Moon Lilith and the Moon's North Node. This is in your 1st house. So this is a time when you can look at who you are and how independent you are. Are you your own person, or do you rely on other people? It's a good time to evaluate. You've got 8 days to work with this energy. Venus makes an aspect on the same day, and this will help you to evaluate your worth and what you value in life. On the 3rd, Mercury joins in, and this will heighten the mental faculties, and you could get a sign or a message from Mercury to help you along the way. Then on the 4th, you can organise things. You can organise what you've learned and what you've experienced. As Mercury makes an aspect to Saturn, this is good to put things in order. On the 5th, Mars makes a positive aspect to Pluto. Under this aspect you can achieve quite a lot. It's good to formulate a plan now. Mars is in the 4th house of the home, so things should revolve around the home. So make changes within and outside as well that correspond to the home, and also with Pluto in the 8th house to shared resources as well. Venus makes an aspect on that day. She makes a square to Pluto. So this makes very intense emotions. Venus in the 5th house of love, Pluto's in the 8th house of sex. This could be a very, very intense day within relationships. If you're not in a relationship, you may be magnetically drawn to someone, and this could be quite a powerful person with Pluto involved here. On the 6th, Venus makes a trine aspect to Jupiter. So again, this is a very fortunate aspect. Venus in that 5th house has a day to socialise, to meet new people, and to probably plan a new adventure, something exciting, something new in the future, because the Sun makes an aspect to Uranus on the same day, and that will generate a little bit of a desire for some excitement, some change. And you may have thoughts coming through from the unconscious as Uranus is in that 12th house, and these sparks or thoughts could fire you up to try new things. On the 7th we have a new moon. This new moon is in Virgo and it's in your 4th house, so focus is around the home. This is a good time to do long-term planning, to do reorganisation around the home, or to do remodelling or redecorating. It's also a good time to look at your feelings as well, the feelings about your past and your roots, your family history. And it's also good to balance the home area within the home, and also between home and work, or home and your public life. All these issues will be focused with this moon, but you can go into the detail because this is a new moon in Virgo, and the signature of this new moon is there is divine in the detail. So you can go in as much detail as you want, but just don't waste too much time going into that. There's an aspect with Mercury, who's actually ruling this Virgo sign, to Chiron. Now Mercury is in the 5th house, so it could be a day when you are just constantly on the phone, constantly chatting and talking to people, or it could go the other way. You could feel that you don't really want to talk to people, and you may want to just concentrate on things around your home. On the 13th we have another opposition to Neptune. This will be the last one for a year, so once we're over this we'll be clear for a while. There'll be fogginess again around this day. This time will be connected to your career area, or your destined path, your public standing. Things won't be clear, so it's not a good time to make any firm decisions or to sign any contracts. It's better to use this aspect to do some meditation at home, or to listen to music, to poetry, or to even have some fun dancing. Then on the 15th there's a more serious note comes in because Saturn makes an aspect to the Black Moon Lilith. Now This aspect lasts for 14 days. This is a good time to re-examine your life, re-examine and restructure your life, put new things into place. You've learned a lot, and this will focus around your beliefs, because you've learned a lot over the past 2 years, and now it's time to build on that and to restructure things so that they're going in the right direction and in the right way that you want them to. This aspect lasts 14 days, and there will be some help from other planets during that time. On the 16th, there's an aspect which will allow you to delve beneath the surface. This is a trine between the Sun and Pluto. Pluto's in the 8th house, which he rules. This is the house of Scorpio. So this is a time you can go beneath the surface. You can go deep and discover things that you probably have not discovered before. And you can use these to grow and evolve. Also on that day, Venus makes an aspect to Saturn, and this is not such a good aspect because Venus is now in the 6th house, which is the house of Virgo, so she's not happy there, and she's not happy in Scorpio either. So this will be a difficult one. You won't want to communicate as well with people on a daily basis at work or through your daily routines, and you'll be a bit more reserved and less likely to engage in conversation. On the 20th we have a full moon. This full moon is in your 10th house, so this is focused on your career and your public standing and your destined path. These will all be in focus now. It could be that you're thrust into the limelight in the public situation, or it could be that career matters come to a head, or whatever it is you are following on your path comes to a crucial stage. So it's not a time to be shy, it's a time to be bold, and there's another aspect on this day which will help you. Mercury, Jupiter will help you to be bold and brave and to engage this. Now Mars makes an aspect as well on the same day as the full moon, and this is to the moon's north node. So there could be a highlight within this day that shows you your way forward. So something may happen to do with the full moon whereby you're guided down the path in a certain direction, or a door opens, or you hear or see something that is a clue to where you should be going next. On the 21st there's a Mercury square Pluto aspect. Pluto is in the 8th house of transformation and change. This aspect will last for 5 days, which is unusual for a Mercury aspect. It's usually a very quick flying one, but this time, because Mercury's slowing down and he's going to go retrograde on the 27th, it's a good 5 days that you can work with this. Now this aspect actually happened 3 times in total. It happens the second time on the 2nd of October and a third and final time on the 1st of November. So it's time to work with this and to learn and evolve through this. It's a good time to go deep within, and you may discover things that will be of great benefit. Psychological insights, your awareness will be heightened and your perception. So it's good to get a real good view of things, how they really are, because with Pluto, Mercury, sometimes what you see isn't what you get, and what you hear can be propaganda or not the whole truth. So the more you delve below, the more you'll get out of this aspect. On the 23rd, Venus is getting a little bit bored and frustrated. She's going through that 6th house. She's not happy with this, but she makes an aspect to Uranus on that day, so she will want you to generate some excitement, something new, something different to occupy her. But then on the 24th there will be something good to sing about, because Mars taps into that Saturn, Black Moon, Lilith trine and makes a grand trine in air. So this is fantastic. This is good because air is your sign. So this will give you inspiration. This will help you to grow and evolve. It will give you confidence. This is free-flowing energy. So we said earlier on the middle of the month about restructuring your life. This will help you to put that into action now, because Mars energy will stir you into action. Mars energy is well under control though, because Saturn will keep it under control. This makes it even more productive than normal. So this is a great time to achieve now and tap into this positive energy. You've got several days of this energy to make the most of it. On the 25th we have a real boost of fortune for you. The Sun, who's now in Libra, your fellow air sign, makes a positive aspect to the Moon's North Node, who's getting closer and closer to your ascendant. So this is a real boost. Anything could happen with this. Could be a real change of fortune, and it could help you with your confidence as well, because all this air that you're getting this month is going to benefit you. It's going to give you inspiration. It's going to give you the confidence to make changes and to maybe change direction. Then on the 29th, the Sun makes an aspect to Saturn. Now you've been through the Grand Trine, and the Sun will now help and work with Saturn to get things organised and get things sorted so that you know exactly where you are and where you're going. There's also a boost from Venus on the day to bring some creativity into the whole mix, which will give you a good way of working with Saturn, boosting the organisation and structure of Saturn with the creativity of Venus and Neptune. On the last day of the month, the 30th, there are 3 aspects. Mars makes an opposition to Chiron, and this will help you to overcome your fears. And Mars energy is fearless, so it's a good day to try things that maybe you've been lacking confidence in the past. You'll have the charisma because the Sun makes a positive aspect to the Black Moon Lilith, and you'll have magnetism and charm to get where you want. And then there's a square from Venus to Jupiter, but this isn't like any other square. This is probably the least challenging of all the squares, and this adds a creative side to relating as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the September review. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave me a comment, I'd love to hear from you.